Yes.
I do not see a damn thing.
Nope.
Negative.
No, sir.
Dwayne, I'm trying to break a track record. Stop distracting me. We can't see it. I'm just kidding, brother.
Let's get on here a quick mic check. Quick mic check. Alrighty, we're good to go. See you guys in about 3 minutes.
Someone kicked me. I can't join back. Should I leave the race really quick? I'm gonna leave the...
You don't have to leave the race. You don't have to leave the race to do that.
He does not offer this qual, boy.
Whoa! Free Pete!
Gino, you deserve the win. Gino, good shit. You deserve the win.
Thank you guys. Let's go, baby! Teammates in the win, baby! Yeah!
You don't wanna miss a thing. Come on, let's get
Woo!
to begin. Come on, let's
Yes! Yes, let's go! Yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! Let's go! That's 4 wins, baby! Let's go! Yeah, baby!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the official Shake and Bake Racing YouTube channel. Tonight here with round number 8 as we conquer and we tackle the tricky triangle in the Pocono Mountains. My name is Vibes on YouTube, and today we have for you guys the Appalachian Mountains 280 laps around Pocono Raceway. Stage 1 ends at lap 20, stage 2 at lap 40, as practice starts to come to an end now. Should be a good race here tonight for you guys as we get ready to go underway here with qualifying. 7 drivers on the grid tonight for you guys. Charlie Jones, Harold Wilson, Stefan Wagner, Carter Roy, JJ Futley, the current championship leader, Davin Thornhill, and Paul Harrell making his debut here. As we are getting ready to get it started. "33 degrees here today. Clear conditions, only 15% humidity." As here comes Charlie Jones making his first outlap round the tricky triangle. As let's start this off, shall we? As here comes Charlie Jones for his first lap. Here we go. Qualifying underway here at Pocono. On board with the 3 of Charlie Jones. Trying to make his way as quickly as possible now. Out of turn 2. Now into the final turn at the triangle. Jones out of turn 3 across the line. Where does he end up? In third, as JJ Futley is the man to beat. So now here comes Futley. Little bit of a stutter there. Fieldy currently on pole with a 53.34. A purple sector across the line. He does not improve. Will cut it short by 0.03 seconds, but he is still on pole position. Jones with a yellow sector, so is Roy.
Wow. No.
Here's Thornhill. He's looking pretty quick so far. Still trying to set his times. Thornhill. Oh, just misses out on pole position. Just barely misses out. Now for his second lap, trying his best. Carter Roy on fourth, Wilson third, Wagner in fifth. It's Jones and Harrell at the back. Fieldy with pole position. The only man in position right now to take that away is Thornhill. Will he get it done across the line? Yes, he does! Davin Thornhill to pole position at Pocono. A 53.30 beats out JJ Fieldy's .34.
Looks like there's a new sheriff in town.
And Davin Thornhill, with a tremendous lap time, puts it up on pole position. Wow! What an incredible performance there by Davin Thornhill. He grabs the pole position at Pocono as we start up to line up here. So let's see how
when are stage breaks?
these guys will line up here. Let's get the information out real quick.
Okay, thank you. As here we go, getting ready to go underway here. Here is the starting grid for tonight's Appalachian Mountains 200. As there is the starting grid, Davin Thornhill on pole position, and JJ Fieldy follows behind. There's Harold Wilson, Carter Roy, Stefano Wagner, Charlie Jones, and Paul Harrell at the back of the grid for an exciting one here tonight. Everyone is ready to get it going here. And off we go. Let's see how this one will treat us here tonight. Davin will be, of course, the driver that grabs pole position.
80 laps around Pocono. Stages are divided into 20 laps with the final stage at 40 laps. But let's get this show on the road. There on your screen is the new options and a new ticker. Hopefully that piques your interest there in the eye. As we get ready to get it going here. So halfway through the season, this can all be very well for a ton of drivers, especially those that are deeply in need of points. So let's see how it all settles right here, right now, at Pocono. Here we go. It's time to shake it before you bake it. It's green flag. Let's go racing at Pocono. Thornhill into the lead already. Fieldley and Wilson as Fieldley goes for the cutback move on the inside on turn 1, and he gets it. An immediate move, and these two will go side by side already. But Fieldley will go ahead. Out of turn 2. Carter there in the back, looking for his first race win still. Last week, he looked like one of the greatest runner-ups. Unfortunately, just cutting it short. But he will be trying his hardest today. So here goes to the inside, maybe looking for a move on Thornhill. He won't have enough quite yet. And the hunt begins. Whoa, Carter spinning out, and caution is out. Caution out on lap 2. Carter spinning out. He is good to go. Luckily, no major damage, but that will throw the caution out. Oh, and there's trouble.
Checking up, one.
After the caution is cleared, Paul Harrell and Carter get into it. Oh, my. And that is just not what you want to see in the early stages.
Oh, what was that for, dude?
Smoke coming out of there. Oh, no. Can he make it back to pit road? We'll look at the replay in just a second. As Carter will try to make it around into pit road.
That's not cool. Whoever Paul is, he just completely cost me my race and then dipped.
Take a look here at the replay. Carter This is the incident after it was all clear. They get into it. There is the incident.
If Carter is able to repair his damage, he should red flag.
Manages to hold on. But what happened there?
Harold with the crash. Oh, man. Unfortunate for Carteroy, already in an incident. That is not what you want, as Carteroy will make his way into pit road. Oh well. What a way to start an event here at Pocono. So caution for
Hey, Carter was able to repair his damage. Can you red flag for a second? I know, but he turned up into him on purpose and wrecked him, and then the guy left the game, so... Then he said we don't need red flag.
Carteroy now back on track. So we'll get ready to go here. 2-1 to green. Unsure what happened there with Stefan Wagner. Pick your lines. As Feely will go high.
Harold, I chose the low line. I'm below the pace car.
It's on wall there, buddy.
What'd I do?
Devin, what line are you on?
Guys, go line up. I'm on the inside.
So Feely will go low. He did get a warning for the choosing the line. But here we go now. Getting ready to restart this. Carteroy and Paul Harold get into it. Stefan Wagner may have some issues as well. But now here we go. Feely on the inside, Thornhill beside him. Let's get this back going now. As here we go, coming to the green flag. And Feely is off on a restart zone. It's green flag back at Pocono. And a great start for the majority of them. Oh, and Thornhill sliding through, and already a caution. Went off on turn 1. Davin Thornhill on turn 1. That will bring out the second caution already. Oh, man. And that is going to heavily affect them. Thornhill, one of the fastest ones on practice. And that's just unfortunate on his end.
But we're gonna make our way back here to the restart once again. Fieldly at the front.
Pace class in turn 3.
As everyone is gonna make their way back here. So far, Fieldly led 6 laps. Cautions all around, which have impacted a ton of people.
Dwayne, what does Carter Bookmeyer mean by I won't be scored? Because I'm kind of confused. Okay, we'll save traps for the race.
So second caution already coming out. Thornhill will go into pit lane. As there is Thornhill on pit lane. Was the pole sitter now? He's going to have to make his way back all the way to the front after the incident. Just not the start that you want to see.
Dwayne, Carter's saying I should be parked. What the heck is he talking about?
But here we go, getting ready to go 1 to green here. As they will start to pick their lanes as we go here. So Wilson goes low, Fieldly low. Carteroy is going high. So will Jones. Thornhill goes high. And Wagner will sit down low. So a key moment there for Fieldly and Wilson, preferring that low lane. And that is the decision-making factor that will come into play in a lot of strategy now, especially with all these rule changes that will heavily impact these races and the results. As Fieldly will lead the pack once again. So far, a great start for him. Hopefully we have Carter Brockmeyer in the booth later. We'll see. But a rough start so far on stage 1. Drivers now maybe making some adjustments, see how this plays out. It's still very early in the race. So let's just see how this plays out here. Should be a fun one to see. Fieldly and Roy will go side by side. As here we go, getting ready to go green here. Once again at Pocono. Fieldly in the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. It's green flag once again.
And Wilson giving Feely a big push there on the restart. Roy and Wilson side by side. Look at all the Chevys in this track. So we're about to reach 10 laps to go here on stage 1. Carter Roy to the inside. Into second place. Carter
Dwayne,
Roy.
I got a black flag because I chose on the inside and I was ahead of somebody that I should have been. Thank you, bro.
Carter Roy looking for redemption from last week. He had an incredible Coca-Cola 300, and unfortunately with the damage, it was a ton of damage on that 21. He could not continue the race, hoping for a race win here tonight at Pocono. JJ Fieldley, the championship leader, looking for his 7th win of the season. We'll see how it all plays out here. As Carter Roy will start to hunt him down. Look at that big crowd. Getting ready to get it going here. Single file action all around. Fieldley, Roy, Wilson, Thornhill, Wagner, Jones, Harrell already out of it. As we might keep this single file for a long time now. So far, a great run by Carter Roy. Davin Thornhill, again, fastest on practice. Maybe looking now to improve in the standings. He is, I believe, top 4, so he is in the championship 4 split if you weren't to enter the playoffs right now. But he has done an incredible job so far this season. Very consistent driver. Got back-to-back wins at Vegas and Richmond. And a very close runner-up at Charlotte last week as well. So we will see how it goes for him. Charlie Jones, another driver that was near perfect last week in the Coca-Cola 300, and unfortunately he had to settle for second. Currently at the back of the grid, but it's still very early. Anything can happen. So let's see how this will go down for drivers as Harold Wilson starts hunting down Carter Roy. The gap between them and Fieldley extends. Fieldley with an insane lap time. 53.52. He sets the fastest time of the race. They're just trying their hardest here. Here comes Harold Wilson. On the bumper now of Carter Roy. 6 to go on stage 1. And that gap has increased a lot. It's a 3-second gap between Fieldley and Roy. Davin Thornhill now also in the mix. As it's a battle for second between Roy, Wilson, and Thornhill.
Just inching closer and closer. Where can he get enough run to make a move? Thornhill is going to sweep by on the outside. Critical error by Harold Wilson as Thornhill moves into P3. Great move there by Thornhill. Patience to see what he will do. It will pay off into third with 5 laps to go on stage 1. And now Wilson on Thornhill's bumper. As let's go off here with Harold Wilson in the onboard camera. Shake and Bake, Crank It Up, presented by Logitech. Take it away. Wagner in the back past Harold Wilson onto 4th as we reach 2 to go here on stage 1. Carter Roy, great run so far. We're about to reach here. Final lap on stage 1. JJ Fieldley will have control of this race as of so far. So 1 lap to go on stage 1. Carter Roy trying to hang on to those points there. Charlie Jones just went out of the draft very early on. Hopefully he can keep it going so he doesn't go a lap down, even though he will get the free pass if he does anyway. Incredible run by them. Here comes JJ Fieldley out of turn 3. And I mean, the man
Woo-hoo! That's the stage.
is currently
Good job, boys.
unstoppable. JJ Fieldley takes stage number 1 at Pocono. Carter Roy will take 2nd place for the stage. What a performance by him so far. As don't go anywhere, we will Be right with y'all in just a second. But we are in it. We are in for
Oh wow,
a treat
Dwayne, that salty thing's sick.
here tonight. So, folks, we'll be right back as we update these scores here for stage number 1.
Check it up punch straight away. So here we go, getting ready to start off stage number 2 here. JJ Feely takes stage number 1 with ease. Carter Roy with a decent performance so far as he comes home second. Thornhill, Wagner, Wilson, and Jones. Charlie Jones fortunately lost a ton of the draft back there, so hoping that he makes up for it. Here we go. Into pit lane we go. And it is probably gonna be a big race here down pit road. So here we go. Everyone on pit road, who will get it done first? Everyone decently enters single file. People missed their stops. Feely missed his stop. That might be very crucial. In goes Carter Roy. See who comes out on top. Carter Roy, what a stop for the 21. Can he beat Feely though? I don't think he managed to. Thornhill third, Wagner, Wilson, and Charlie Jones at the back. He did not beat him, but oh, that was so close. What a stop time for not Charlie Jones, Carter Roy though. My goodness. Incredible time for him. What a race off pit road.
That was it. There's the order there from Feely. What a race off pit road that was. Oh, Feely just beat him by a second. Here we go. Time to pick your lines here. Feely will go low, Carter Roy will go high. Thornhill stays on the inside, Wagner will go high, Wilson low, Charlie Jones high. So it looks to me that inside line is the
preferred climb so far. Here we go, ready to kick off stage number 2 here. The question that I have in my mind right now, is this the day? Is this the day where Carter Roy can see victory lane? What a run he's had so far. And we will definitely be watching to see how this one unfolds. Here we go. Coming out of turn 3, ready to get this going under green once again. Fieldly will start it off for us. But here we go. Green flag. About to wave here into the restart zone, and it's green flag. And everyone getting the start they need here. Fieldly blanked out here for a little bit. Here comes Thornhill on the inside. Can't manage to pass Roy there. Wilson, though, in the back, moves up into fourth as he gets by Wagner. Here comes Carter Roy, though. Trying his hardest there. To the inside. Can he make it stick? This is a pretty big track. No yellow line rule, obviously. Besides the grass, of course, but... Oh, to the inside, here comes Carter Roy. Not enough space. But he's getting there. The gap is closer than ever before. It's just 0.2 of a second. This may be the shot for Roy to look for a pass here. The only Ford on the field. Trying to just keep the momentum going. Fieldly's doing a great job at running his line. As we will reach lap 27 here. And back to the single file action. On turn 1, Roy side by side with Fieldly again. Does not have enough runner, does he? On the exit of turn 1. They're side by side. Thornhill might get in the mix here as well. To the inside of turn 2, he does. Fieldly's gonna fight it back, but for right now, Carter Roy into the lead of this race. Here comes Fieldly on the inside to fight it, and he gets clipped. Caution is out, it goes haywire.
Whoa, 99, Steve.
Cannot hang on to it.
I don't think you saw me there.
Charlie, what my phone ever look like?
And caution.
Hey, Dwayne, that was my fault. He was there. I didn't realize.
Check out turn 1.
And that is what I call tight racing. My goodness. Roy and Fieldly get into it. It was 100% a racing incident. But my goodness. He manages to hang on. Seems like there's not a ton of damage on that 21. He will keep it going. But that was definitely scary. Let's take a look at that. My goodness. That was... Oh boy. That could have ended very, very badly for a ton of drivers. This is the onboard of Carter Roy. Coming through the turn. He just gets clear. Just a little knack. And the avoidance there. Thornhill also got into it. Oh my. Thornhill looks like he's also free of damage. That is Harold Wilson's point of view. There might be some damage on the front there. As Carter Roy will actually take track position here. Very interesting move. So it's Thornhill, Wilson, and Fieldley who come into pit lane. Roy, Jones, and Wagner will stay out. Interesting strategy here. Davin Thornhill will win the race off pit road. Oh my. Wilson will be ahead of Fieldley. Fieldley. Ow, just bad timing there. Might have been some damage repairs, we'll see. So time to pick their lanes here. Roy, of course, will favor the inside. Jones on the outside. Wagner stays down low. Thornhill stays down low. Wilson stays down low. That might be a very hard thing for Jones to pull off there on the outside. We'll see how this goes. Fieldley, when coming out of pit lane, will have the say to go on the outside there if he so desires. But everyone wants that inside. Again, how the choose rule work, it actually doesn't matter how many people choose it. If everyone chooses it, it's actually very possible for a single file restart. It's in the rule book, in the actual official NASCAR rule book. So Charlie Jones is gonna have to pull a hat trick here. Only one on the outside is gonna be very difficult to pull off. Fieldley is now out of pit lane.
Blaine, can I go to the outside? So I just fill in the gap behind the guy ahead of me?
And of course, JJ will go
Like this?
Yep. So of course, JJ will
It's gonna black flag me, just saying.
favor the outside lane. I'll clear it. But here we go. Let's get this show on the road once again. Carter Roy will lead the pack to the green flag. And we're racing once again at Pocono. Great start for Carter Roy here. He will take the lead of this race. Roy and Fieldley have been the only ones that have seen the lead of this race. What a move by Wagner over there to move into second. 10 laps to go on stage 2. And it's 3 wide at the back. Fieldley hunting down Wagner to the inside. Into second easily. As we approach 90 here on stage 2. And single file we go. And Fieldley again, great job at running the inside there. He will begin the hunt on the 21. See how this will turn out. Roy will hold on, coming to 8 to go. Wagner, though, here. Let's see what he has in store. Closing the gap slowly but surely. Wagner's going to give him a push. On the outside, contact, Fieldley's into the outside wall. We stay green. The 21 and 72 make contact. There might be some wheel damage on that 72. No caution is called. Fieldley's gonna go into pit lane. Tough racing there at the back. Wagner on the outside. Fieldley will spin out on pit road, but it won't be a caution as there won't really be a hazard on the track as Wagner pulls out in front of Roy. What a sequence of events. Roy and Fieldley make contact, Fieldley into the wall. There may be some wheel damage, and he might go a lap down here. Wagner into the lead of this race for the first time. Wow. Surreal. Fieldley will go a lap down. So he's got to get out of there quickly so he can get the free pass when a yellow is thrown. But so far, so good for Stefan Wagner. Wow, what a sequence of events that was. Fieldley is out of pit lane. He will just be a lap down unless Wagner can catch him here to make him go 2 laps down. That may have been a little bit of payback maybe between the 21 and the 72 for earlier. Just 5 laps to go here on stage 2. So Fieldley just has to keep pushing as much as he can so he can get the free pass. Obviously, he'll get it regardless, but if you can stay ahead of the number 10 here, you'll be on the lead lap instead of having to wait for another caution to grab all the way to the lead lap, because then you'll be 2 laps down. Here comes Thornhill on the inside on turn 3. Not able to clear him yet. He's side by side. As we have a battle here for P2. Cartwright and Davin Thornhill. One of the, honestly, 2 of the greatest drivers to see here racing. As a big contact between Cartwright and him. What happened here? My goodness. So it's Wagner, Jones, Wilson, Thornhill, and Cartwright. Let's take a quick replay if we can here at the incident. There is the incident. Or that's way earlier. Hold on. If you can get it here. Trying my best to get it. Probably not going to be able to get it, unfortunately. But just some contact on the turn. He still got it. He can't give up now. Two laps to go on stage 2. Fieldley, by the looks of things, is going to be able to get his free pass. Thornhill trying to hunt down Wilson for P3. Charlie Jones, the runner-up of last week at Charlotte. Now the runner-up right here. See how this goes here, entering the final lap of stage 2. As Stefan Wagner leads here. But he's done an incredible job so far. Thornhill there in the back. Trying to hunt him down. I don't know if he'll have enough of a lap to do so. Oh, and a little bit of a spin there. Out of turn 2. But holy grail. Stefan Wagner will take stage number 2. Great job by the number 10 here. He secures the second stage. Wagner, one of those drivers just like Cartwright and Charlie Jones, incredible driver, still in the hunt for his first win. And a tremendous stage for Stefan Wagner there, as he will take the stage 2 win. Charlie Jones will come in second. It's Wilson, Thornhill, Roy, and Fieldley in the back. As don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back to get the results in for stage number 2. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. I gotta repair, so, yeah.
Alrighty. Fieldley takes stage 1, Wagner stage 2. We will race 40 laps all the way to the checkered flag. As you can expect, drivers to come here into pit road. Of course they will. Race off pit road number 2. Here we go.
Hey, Dwayne, they gave me a black flag, but I didn't speed or anything, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know, it just says black flag. Oh, I didn't know that. So can I still get a wave round?
What are the rules for that, pal? Yeah, alright.
So here we go, getting ready to start off. Final stage here at Pocono. Von Wagner will go on the inside. There will be Jones, Wilson, Roy, Thornhill, Fieldley will be all the way in the back. try and go here with Davin real quick. Davin, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, Dwayne, can you hear me?
I got you. Davin, you have 2 wins as of right now to your name, Vegas and Richmond. Is there any potential to have a 3rd win here tonight? What do you plan to do to get that win?
Oh, man, I'm going to have to be aggressive, and I got to get out front. I can't do it back here in the traffic.
Alrighty, bestest of luck.
Thank you, brother. It's all going to be strategy from here.
Here we go. Green flag waves to start off the final stage of this race. Everyone back on a lead lap. JJ Field, he got the free pass due to the lucky dog. And now Wagner will lead this race. Wilson to the inside of Jones. Crossover move by Fieldley. Little bit of a wobble there coming out of the turn. Oh, Jones is into the outside wall. On the straight. But he'll keep it going here. Fieldley back in second. It's Wagner, Fieldley, Jones, Wilson, Thornhill, and Carter Roy. As we enter the final stages of this Appalachian Mountains 200. If you guys like the action, make sure to stay tuned. As Season 2 is about halfway in the regular season. Next week, round number 9, as we tackle our second road course of the season in the form of Sonoma. As here in the back, Wilson, Jones, and Thornhill battling for third. Wilson and Jones will go side by side. Still side by side out of turn 1. Jones might get the clear here. He does. Thornhill looking for the switcheroo on the stretch. And he will get it done. Maybe a little bit of a tap now out of turn 2. A great battle here for fourth. As Thornhill will move up, and now he clears Wilson. We move our attention to the front of this field. JJ Fieldley and Stefan Wagner on the inside. Goes to 72. Can he keep the run going though? No, he cannot. Wagner will hold on tight. Oh, and Jones once again on the same stretch out of turn 1 into the wall. And now Fieldley into the wall. Gotta watch out for those outside wall bumps there. One misstep, that could be a cut wheel. Thornhill past Jones on the outside of the stretch coming to the line. Thornhill back in P3. Cartwright all the way in 6th, trying his best to get back at the front of the pack. But he might lose a ton of draft here. Thornhill now has developed a gap between both sides of the field now. The gap in front of him is larger. Bealey will try and get for the inside on turn 1. Can make it stick. Now side by side goes Fieldley. Can he finally get it done out of turn 3? Fieldley into the lead of this race. Wagner now with the draft. Thornhill in the mix. To the inside of Wagner. Wagner might be fading a little bit on the outside. Davin moves into 2nd. As now the hunt for the 72 begins for the 32. This is gonna be an interesting one here. Roughly 30 to go. Yeah, Cartwright has lost the pack, and that may be the end of his run so far. Wagner now and Thornhill out of turn 1. There at the back, you see Charlie Jones and Harold Wilson side by side. Wilson gets past Jones. And here's Wagner and Thornhill side by side. Wagner past Thornhill for 2nd. Or will he? Thornhill trying to pull the switcheroo. Won't work out quite yet. But he almost had it. He almost did have it. Here he goes. He's going to try it again. Carter Roy is coming in pit lane. Stefan Wagner closing in on the 72. A little bit of a tap. Out of turn 1. Wagner trying to hold on. Can he finally clear him with the block? Yes, he does. Great maneuver by Stefan Wagner back into the lead of this race. Carter Roy might go down a lap here. So he'll have to find a way to get that back. But Stefan Wagner back to the lead. Thornhill now. Side by side with Fieldley. Out of 2. Oh, and a spin. Thornhill hangs on to it. But that was terrifying. Oh, that could have been very, very dangerous. Fieldley with a little bit of a tap to Thornhill. Battle between teammates over at VBA Racing. Now going into turn 1 here on lap 57. These two side by side. Fieldley might get the bigger run here, or will he? Thornhill trying to stay on him. Trying to block. He will block. Thornhill into second. This is getting very racy now. The aggressiveness between these drivers showing. As Wagner hangs on to that lead. So now how will Thornhill find a way here to catch up to Stefan? Fieldley has to try and find another way here. To get past him, Fieldley back against the outside wall. Thornhill to the inside of Wagner. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he can. Davin Thornhill into the lead of this race for the first time. Fieldley's going into pit lane. Fieldley going into pit lane. It's a battle between these two now. And you could see there how badly the 72 was fading on those turns. Oh boy, Thornhill. That will be the 4th lead change of today. But now you're gonna see a couple of green flag pit stops now. Roy was in, took the early pit stop. See if that pays off for him. Fieldley now went on lap 58. It looks like he has some damage to repair. But oh my. As we are about to approach 20 laps to go. These two have been giving us a show so far. And we'll see how the green flag pit stops actually work out here. Carteroy is past Fieldley. Yes, it's official. 20 laps to go. Let's go on board here with Stefan Wagner. Shake and bake. Crank it up, presented by Logitech. Take it away, Mr. Wagner.
Is it out of stage break? Well, everybody thought we had a stage break, but no worries.
How much longer can Thornhill hang on? Trying his absolute best right now to hang on to it. And you can clearly see Wagner there in the back. As Wagner is gonna still be hunting him down here. 16 laps to go here at the good old mountains of Pocono. Just a couple more laps left before we find out who has successfully conquered the tricky triangle. Harold Wilson sits in third, Charlie Jones fourth, Royan Fieldley, who pitted under the green flag, ooh, a little bit of a knack there. Wagner coming out of turn 2. So what is the gap here? Just 7/10. 7/10 of a second is the gap. and it's decreasing over time, especially on the straights. 15 laps to go officially here at the Appalachian Mountains 200. Thornhill looking for win number 3. Wagner looking for win number 1. Fewley and Roy, who took the gamble for a fresh set of tires under the green flag, currently still sit a lap down, and it will probably remain that way unless there's a caution, which is very unlikely. Everyone is pretty evenly split up. There's some miscommunication there, as Fewley said earlier in the radio. He thought there was another stage break. But no, it's only 3 stages of racing. You may have gotten confused with last week at Charlotte, because the Coca-Cola 300 is the only event with 4 stages. So some miscommunication by the 72. And now Thornhill just has to try and keep that gap as much as possible. I wonder how much is the fuel for both of them, and how much is the tire wear for both of them right now. Charlie Jones is coming into pit lane. Looks like he also had some tire wear to deal with. He's coming into pit lane. Five tenths. Fewley will enter
I think I'm
pit
done.
lane once
My car's
again.
done.
And he said he'll call it. Wow.
Catch y'all.
There's Harold Wilson on the radio. JJ Fewley entered pit lane. The 72 Chevy might be done for. That's the second time he'll enter pit lane. He'll go all the way
Yep, I'm done.
to the back, and it's a
Hey, boy.
DNF. It's a DNF for JJ Fewley. He will
I'm
not
out.
be able to finish this race. Wow. A catastrophe for JJ Fewley. He is out of it. Charlie Jones, who came into pit lane, Carter Roy will take advantage of it. Roy will move to P4. But wow, a DNF for the 72. Jones to 5th due to the green flag stop, so maybe the early pit stop did pay off for Carter Roy after all. As we are still on these two folks right here. The gap has decreased to 2 tenths. Wagner is slowly starting to approach Thornhill. This is actually looking like Las Vegas, but in reverse. Vegas, where Thornhill approached Wagner. Now it's Wagner who's approaching Thornhill. 10 laps to go at Pocono. On the turns it slows down, but it's really on that exit, on the turn exit, on those straights, where you can see the gap slowly decrease. And again, unsure how much tire wear these two drivers have right now. Thornhill, Wagner, Wilson. Carter, Jones, Fieldley is out of it. Drivers did have 2 fast repairs at their disposal. But oh my. It's gonna come down between these two. It really will come down between these two. Thornhill looking for race win number 3. Wagner looking for race win number 1. Very hard to pick sides here. Push the car to its absolute limits in these closing laps. Thornhill, what a job he's done so far. One of, if not the fastest on practice. Now he's just trying to make his way onto that victory lane. Back on the wall there by Wagner. Consistency at its finest. That's what Stefan needs here. If he wants a chance to catch that 32. 6 laps to go. It's now or never. Look at these two go. Both from BVA Racing. Wagner running the part-time, Thornhill full-time, and what a great addition he's been to this Chevy team. Out of turn 3 here to become 5 to go. .2 of a second between these two. How long can you hold on to? Slowly there. Wagner seems closer. has decreased. Very, very decreased. A little bumper hit there. Wagner might have his shot. Oh, Thornhill spins out. Oh, no. Wow. Unbelievable. This is going to shake up everything. Wow, wow, wow. What happened there? Stefan Wagner, a little bump to Thornhill. Oh, Thornhill's wheel. Is that his wheel? Caution is out. Davin Thornhill, who was leading for so long, comes in contact with Wagner. Spins out of 3, and the caution comes out with only 4 to go. Who expected this? This has changed dramatically. Thornhill's gonna come into pit lane. Thornhill in pit lane. Wilson is out. Wagner stays out. Carter Roy is gonna get the free pass here to go back to the lead lap. The spark has reignited for the 21. There he goes. Let's take a replay at that. What had just happened? There is Stefan Wagner. There goes Thornhill. Oh, and he's big into the outside wall. That is not what you want. That is absolutely not what you want. Just straight up lost it. Oh, no.
Got hurt in the chair.
So Thornhill is in pit lane. He's come out. Oh, Wagner's coming in. Wagner's in. Wilson's in. Oh, this is going to shake up everything. Stefan Wagner's in. Wilson is in. Jones is in. So Thornhill will get the repairs done. He will be at the front
Can
of
I get
the
a black
pack.
cleared? It told me I was lucky dog, but then it said I got black for passing the car.
Oh my. So Thornhill is ahead. Wilson's coming out of pit lane. It's Wilson, Wagner, Carter Roy currently in pit lane. This will be overtime. And just if you thought this couldn't get any better, we are going into overtime. So it will be Wilson, Thornhill, Carter Roy. Jones is still a lap down. As we are about to go 1 to green here. Here we go. Time to pick your lines. This decision right here can be a win or a loss. Wilson goes low. Thornhill, Roy go low. Wagner goes low. Jones is going to stay up high. Oh, bud. So here we go. Overtime. Shake and bake overtime at Pocono. Presented by ASL and Can Racing. Wagner will be ahead of Jones. Let's see how this will turn out. When it all looked like it was just Wagner and Thornhill, caution comes out, opens up the opportunities for the others. And now we have, out of 5 drivers, 4 that can potentially look for their first win of the season. How much more exciting can it get from this? Here we go. 5 cars. Charlie Jones is still a lap down. Thornhill looking for his third. The others looking for their first. It will come down to these last 2 laps unless we have another caution. It's time for overtime. Wilson controls the start. Green flag. Here we go. It is now or never. Harold Wilson to the lead of this race. He has not won yet. His only race win at Watkins Glen last season. Still looking for his first in an oval.
Black clear.
Wagner behind. Thornhill, Roy in 4th. It's gonna be all or nothing for all of these drivers now. Thornhill into 2nd. White flag presented by Celsius. Can Harold Wilson hold on? Here comes Thornhill on turn 1. It will be a battle between these two. Wagner behind, knocks the wall on the stretch out of 1. Is coming down to the wire at the mountains of Pocono. Down the inside goes Thornhill. Out of 2, contact. Here we go. Into 3. Thornhill on the inside. Clears Wilson. Davin Thornhill. What a drive. What a race. He wins it at Pocono on the final corner. Do you believe what you just saw?
Good job, Devin. We're all rooting for you.
Are you kidding me, Davin Thornhill? On the final corner. What a pass. Hard racing between the two. Wow. David Thornhill wins the Appalachian
Devin.
Mountains
Good job.
200 at
Amazing.
Pocono. Harold
Thank you, brother.
Wilson will have to settle for 2nd, and he will still be on the hunt for his first race win. Wow. And he is gonna burn that down. There's a little tap there by Charlie Jones, the teammates. Oh my goodness. That is unreal. Wow, what a finish at Pocono. Davin Thornhill, race win number 3. Oh my. Unbelievable. What a drive by Davin Thornhill. What a finish. Let me start giving off these points here on the stage. Unbelievable. I actually cannot believe what I just saw. Oh my god. Here is a replay at the finish. Thornhill passed Wilson on the final corner, on the final lap, to win a spectacular performance here at Pocono. Unbelievable. Unreal. Let's go take a moment here to set this up to start our post-race interviews. My goodness. There is the finishing results. Davin Thornhill with a massive win. An incredible display there. Harold Wilson will unfortunately settle for second place. His hunt for the first race win of Season 2 still is active. Wagner on third, Carter Roy, splendid drive for him. He finishes on fourth. Charlie Jones fifth, with JJ Fieldley having some issues with the 72. He finishes in sixth. Paul Harrell seventh. And this is how it shakes up the standings. My goodness. JJ Fieldley still in the lead of this championship, but look at that gap now between him and Wilson. Thornhill just 10 points behind. Wagner moves in front of Newson. And it's Roy, Jones, and Brockmeyer will move to the bottom of the finale 8 split, but my gosh. Well, let's hand it off to the post-race interviews. My goodness, what a performance that we just see. As let's go on here with... Let's go here. There we go. Let's go on here with none other than the race winner, Davin Thornhill. My goodness, what a drive.
Woo!
That
Come
we
on.
just see. There it is, Davin Thornhill, your race winner here at Pocono. Davin, walk me through those final laps. What was your mind at? How did you manage to pull through there on the final corner to get their third race win here at Pocono? Talk me through those closing laps, man.
Oh man, that was the hardest win that I've had yet, man. This track's all about getting a run off of the corner, man. And I was just hoping that I could just hit them perfect, just hit my marks, and hope everybody else made mistakes. And thank goodness on the last couple of laps I was able to work my way through traffic. That's hard. That was real hard at this track. And I just got a good turn on a good run off of 2.
Now
And
on the
I appreciate Harold for racing me so clean, man. That was fun.
now on the caution, what exactly happened there? Did you just get loose out of turn 3, and how did you handle that situation from almost losing a race to managing to still get the win with a tough race with Harold Wilson on overtime? Talk me through that.
Yeah, man, Stefan got a little too close to my bumper, and it took all the air off my back tires, and I just lost it. Uh, I mean, I'm surprised I saved it to the point that I did, and didn't get too much damage from it. But that was fun racing with Stefan too. He's a real good racer.
Alrighty, Davin Thornhill, is there any shout outs that you would like to do?
Yeah, man, God, my family, Kevin, my sponsors, integrators, the best commercial IT company out there in the South. My teammates, everybody on the track, good group of guys we're racing with.
Alrighty, thank you very much. There is race win number 3 for you. Go enjoy that, man. Congratulations on your win here at Pocono.
Thank you, big dog.
You're welcome. Alright, let's get in here. The runner-up, Harold Wilson. Oh boy. Harold, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Harold, talk me through those final laps. You were just this close to getting your race win here on Season 2. What a tough battle that was with Davin Thornhill. What exactly happened there? Talk me through that.
I had a car that was black flag that started behind me, and it should have been in the end of the longest line. That should have been my win, but guess it is what it is at the end of the day. Just sucks. I got gypped out of that one.
Now, going into next week, obviously, it has to be a tough finish for you here. Just this close to a race win. But going into next week, a road course at Sonoma. Is there any chance of how good you are at that track? And what do you think are your chances to getting your first race win there? Your first race win last season was at a road course. So how do you feel about next week?
Sonoma's probably my worst track in the next gen car. So
Oh no.
go in there and see what'll happen. Maybe can't nobody else keep it on the track either, and I'll be all right.
Alrighty, Harold Wilson. Is there any shout outs that you would like to do?
The rest of my bomb slip bandits team, they couldn't make it tonight. My wife and daughter cheering me on in the background, but tough night. It is what it is, though.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Congratulations on your P2 finish. Wishing you the best going next week at Sonoma.
Thank you, man.
Alrighty, let's get in here. The last one for today, JJ Fieldley. Just a heartbreak there. JJ, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
JJ, talk me through it. What exactly happened to your car? You were on the lead for most of this race. It actually looked like a good position for a 7th race win. And then on the closing laps there, around the halfway point of the final stage, what exactly happened there and what caused you to unfortunately not finish this race?
We had an amazing car for this race. I mean, I was just battling with Davin and Stefan, and I got aero blocked, and I went up in the wall, got wheel damage. Then I went into the pits, and then I went into the pits too fast, and I didn't realize the pits came up so fast, so I didn't have time to slow down, but I barely did it. And then I got in the pits. I had a 40-second penalty, so I served that. I thought I was going to get repairs, but they were coming up on me. I didn't want to go 2 laps down. So I just went out, rode it out. That wasn't a good idea. I just blew it. I was going into turn 2, got sideways. Basically, I tried to save it, overcorrected, turned head on to the wall, and my race was over. But we had an amazing car. I mean, I'm so happy that at least one of my teammates won tonight. So we'll go see what happens in Sonoma. See if we can get number 7. But I mean, let's go, boys. I got an amazing team behind my back, amazing car, amazing guys. We got the best. I swear, I think every race we got the best cars out here, and I don't think there's only been a couple people that have won that weren't part of VBA racing. We've been dominating this season so far, and I just want to thank my teammates. What a race! I was spotting Davin on those last couple laps. Amazing driver. I told him to send it, and he sent it. And look at the price. This is amazing. So I guess I'll see you guys next week in Sonoma.
A fortunate, tough finish for you here after leading this race for so long. But I was actually going to ask you, how do you feel about next week going into Sonoma? Do you have much experience there? And if not, what do you look forward to try and improve to get that race win, lucky number 7?
Well, lucky number 7. You can never go wrong with lucky number 7. But I guess we're gonna practice, get the right setup, see what we can do, and I mean, let's just hope we can do it. That's all I hope.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, Fioli. Unfortunately, finish here tonight, but hopefully you have better luck next week at Sonoma.
Yep. Thank you to everybody here.
Any
Let's
shout outs to
do this. Yeah, shout out my sponsors, Celsius and Hand Job Fishing. I mean, we almost had this in the bag, but we'll get them next week, boys.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck next week.
Thank you. See you too.
Alrighty, and that will do it for tonight. What a finish that we just have in our hands. Davin Thornhill denies the rest of the field of their first race win and gets his third in an insane close finish and battle with Harold Wilson as he wins the Appalachian Mountains 200 at Pocono. So we will move on to next week, Monday night, for our second road course of the season, the California Grand Prix at Sonoma. We are going to be running the NASCAR short layout, so we will see how that goes. A lot of drivers not really experienced with that track, so it will be a fun one to see how they tackle the challenge. But there it is, Thornhill conquers the tricky triangle. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss any of the action here for season 2, and we will see you all next week. If you'd like to tune more into season 2, we're about halfway through the regular season. Only a couple more races left before we move on to the playoffs, where things will get very, very spicy there. Points reset, 8 drivers enter, only 4 will move on to the championship race, where points do not matter. The first one across that finish line will be the champion. But thank you guys very much for watching. This is Dwayne Crest 5 signing out of the Shake and Bake Racing YouTube channel, and we will see you all next week. Peace out, guys, and have the rest of your night.